Hi, it's me again. Sorry I didn't upload last week. I did film my switching of aligners, however it was late at night, I was trying to be quiet and generally the footage didn't look that good. Now I've read online that it's better to switch your aligners before you go to sleep because the first few hours are the most painful, and if you're asleep then obviously you don't experience those when you're conscious. So I did switch my aligners last week to tray number 2 and here's what happened. Oh god, I'm so nervous. Oh. It's tight. That's tight, but it's not painful. Is it in all the way? Yeah, it is. Yes. Wish me luck. Amazing. Wonderful. It's been a really positive experience. I have not experienced any pain, just tightness. In particular, I found tightness on different teeth than the first tray, which is obviously to be expected. I can feel where it's starting to move certain teeth that are out of alignment. So my left 2 is slightly beneath my 1 and my 3. And my latest tray, I can feel tightness on that tooth in particular. It's clearly trying to move that one. I'm quite religious with my routine because you're pumping a lot of money into this treatment and it impacts your life in so many ways. I really want to get it right, and because the treatment relies on you as a user to wear your aligners for the minimum amount required each day, I definitely have been really vigilant about that. So I was told by my orthodontist to wear my Invisalign trays for at least 22 hours a day, which means I have less than 2 hours to eat every day. That is fine because I don't normally eat breakfast. I usually just eat lunch and dinner. I usually wake up, have a sort of late breakfast or lunch, have my aligners out for maybe less than half an hour at that point, have a cup of tea, have some juice, and then I won't take them out again until I eat dinner later in the evening. My eating ability has improved. At first I was cutting things up into really small pieces and just trying to like gently chew things. Now I can actually eat a slice of pizza by chewing at it rather than cutting it up and then, you know, I'm able to actually chomp down on things. I don't know, it just seems really small, like it's not a big deal to be able to bite into something, but for the first couple of weeks I felt like someone who'd lost all of their teeth and couldn't chew properly. So now to be able to bite into like a bagel or an apple, I feel like the ladies on the denture commercials who are like... So yeah, it's good. Things are improving. Sensitivity's improved, being able to chew is improved. Once again, I'm at the 1 week mark for having had in my second set of aligners, and already they feel loose enough that I imagine I could move on, but I won't. I'm going for my first checkup next week, at which point I'll have just changed to aligner number 3. We'll see how that goes. I'll do another update then. But we're just going to see that the teeth are moving, and at that point I will ask, I'll sort of test the waters a bit and be like, would it be possible to change every 10 days instead of 14? I say this quite selfishly because my treatment is supposed to end during the week that I'm supposed to be on holiday in April 2021, and if I could just reduce the time, then I'd be able to have everything sorted without having to worry about aligners when I'm off partying for a week. If I'm off partying for a week, because who knows what's going to happen in 6 months anymore. A bit of technique for removing your aligners. I tend to start from the back and work my way forwards, but there is a bit of a knack to it. So I have attachments on my upper and lower back teeth. So I normally unclip each side at the back first, and then a lot of people I've seen go straight for the front and pull up from there. What I've actually read is better to do is grab the sort of mid sections of the tray, and this is to avoid those mid sections being the pivot point every single time the trays are removed, because that can cause them to break. That makes those parts weaker. So I go back, middle, then front. And usually when I push in the midsection, it just unclips the whole thing, which is quite handy. Nice. This is the first video where there hasn't been any dribble. I mean, there's always dribble, but it's not been, you know, like that. So yeah, things are looking good. I haven't noticed a massive visual change just yet. I mean, it's only been 3 weeks. However, this tooth here, I have noticed that it has come down. So it used to be higher up. It's now more in line with my front tooth. So that is already coming down, which in 3 weeks I think is just absolutely wild. But it's nice to see and feel that changes are happening. The gap in my lower front teeth, I'll be honest, it's a bit troubling. Just because I've never had gappy teeth. When I was a kid I had like beaver teeth, like these two were just front and centre, you could not miss them. So it's kind of novel for me to have gaps rather than overcrowding. And I just can't wait for these two to close up. There are gaps either side of all 6 of my lower fronts. So here, 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 and here. And that's to create space for them all to sit in a line cleanly and flush. Because before they were so wide that if you'd got them in a line, they wouldn't all fit. So I will be a very happy chappy when that gap starts to close itself up. But yes, in the last week I have become less and less self-conscious about wearing my aligners in public or talking or laughing. So I've done a full 180 on my last video. And now actually I accept that you can't see them. You really can't, you know? You just can't see them. And I don't think my speech is really that impacted. It's noticeable if you're paying attention to it or looking for it, but otherwise it's a very short update, but I just wanted to let you know how it went changing over my trays. Hopefully nothing is wrong, but I didn't experience the pain other people said they did. I'm going to take that as a win, and we'll see. My next update will be at some point next week. I will do a little update after my first checkup with the orthodontist, and I might also film my routine for cleaning the trays, cleaning my teeth, and show you what I get up to with that. Thanks for joining. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comments below and I will answer. Bye.